Among the natural resources and historical places of the Philippines, there are places that have been gradually forgotten and left behind by time. These abandoned places not only carry the memory of the past, but also have wonders and stories surrounding their ruins. During our trip, we will discuss the top 10 abandoned places in the Philippines, which are not only impressive in their architecture but also full of mystery. From old churches to former mansions, every place has a story to appreciate and explore. Come and discover the stories of spirits, heritage, and secrets hidden in the abandoned corners of our country. Top 10. Lambusan Public Cemetery. The Lambusan Public Cemetery was established in the 1940s, after the war, as a place for the deceased people of the local community. Over the years, the cemetery became the final resting place of many residents, which allowed the development of stories and legends that surround it. As a historical place, Lambusan is not just a simple cemetery, but serves as a witness to the history and culture of the area, full of superstitious stories. Many scary stories are contained in the Lambusan Public Cemetery. A popular story is about the White Lady who is said to appear every dawn. According to the locals, she is the soul of a woman who died in cruel circumstances, and those who have seen her have always reported cold winds and whispers around, causing fear to passers-by. In addition, there are also reports of mysterious sounds such as footsteps that seem to come from the dead, which bring terror to visitors, especially those unfamiliar with the area. The wonders of Lambusan are not only anchored in fears, but also in the local culture that tries to explain the inexplicable experiences. There are stories of spirits that seem to walk the paths of the cemetery, and the ancestors of the deceased are said to watch over their loved ones. Many people believe that the souls are afraid and angry when the memories of the dead are gradually forgotten, so the Lambusan Public Cemetery serves as an important symbol of respect and recognition of the past, along with stories that inspire fear and fascination with those who enter it. Top 9. Abandoned Puerto Azul. Puerto Azul is a once popular resort located in the province of Cavite, Philippines. It was built in the 70s, and has become a favorite of locals and tourists for its scenic views and facilities. However, over the years, the place was gradually neglected, and it fell into a state of decay and abandonment. Today, Puerto Azul is full of abandoned structures and memories of a happy past, which now seem to hide unfinished stories. Many people have reported mysterious experiences in and around Puerto Azul. Some of the visitors claim to have heard strange sounds, such as footsteps or whispers that seem to be coming from abandoned houses. Locals tell stories of spirits walking around the area, and some believe these are the souls of people related to what happened here when it was still active. These stories emerge in conversations around the fires, bringing fear and excitement to those willing to try to explore the resort's former facilities. Despite these scary stories, Puerto Azul has become a popular destination for paranormal activity enthusiasts. Many groups of ghost hunters and adventurers visit here to explore abandoned places and try their luck at witnessing the wonders. The majestic beauty of nature, with its broken structures and complex history, provides a unique experience that cannot be matched. Despite the dangers that come with visiting an abandoned place, Puerto Azul remains an attractive destination for those seeking thrills and mysteries. Top 8. Bahay na PULA. The Bahay na PULA, located in San Pedro, Laguna, is an old house built in the 1920s. It was built by a prominent family and is known for its magnificent architecture, but over time, it has become a symbol of mystery and wonder. Despite its once charming appearance, the house gradually fell into neglect and allowed legends and horror stories to flourish. Many stories surround the Red House, including reports of mysterious sounds and shadows seen in windows. Residents say they often feel the presence of spirits, and some of them have seen children playing around the house, even when no one is inside. Visitors have also reported strange occurrences, such as doors suddenly closing and lights flickering in the middle of the night. Due to the mysterious happenings, the Red House has become a favorite destination for paranormal investigators and curious people. Many went to the area to find out the truth behind the legends, hoping to get evidence of the phenomenon. Despite the fear and mystery, the Red House continues to overflow with stories, which seem to remain connected to the past and the experiences of the people who visit it. Top 7. The Ruins in Talisay City. The Ruins in Talisay City, Negros Occidental, is an old mansion built in the 1900s by an Italian businessman, Mariano Ledesma Lacson, as a home for his family. It was built as a symbol of wealth and prestige, but the house was destroyed during World War II in 1942 when Japanese soldiers burned it to prevent it from being used by local guerrilla fighters. Despite the destruction, the walls remain and the memories surround the people and lives around them. Many mysteries and wonders surround the ruins. According to locals, there are reports of shadows seen inside the building, and visitors often feel the presence of spirits, especially members of the Lacson family. Stories of deafening sounds and strange happenings underscore the area's dark history. Visitors have also reported lights suddenly shining in dark parts of the mansion, causing fear and awe. Due to its wonders and historical value, the ruins has become a popular destination for tourists and paranormal enthusiasts. Many people visit to explore the place and experience its magical atmosphere. Stories of love, tragedy, and unexplained events continue to draw people in, making the ruins not just a place of history but a symbol of the mysteries that continue to shroud the past. Top 6. LAPERAL Mansion. The LAPERAL Mansion, located in Baguio City, was built in the 1900s and was originally owned by the LAPERAL family, a prominent family in Baguio. The house is considered one of the most prominent heritage sites in the city, with beautiful architecture and historical value. However, over time, the mansion gradually fell into neglect and gave way to stories of wonder and mystery. Many stories swirl around the LAPERAL Mansion, including reports of spirits and mysterious sounds heard inside the house. Shadows are said to walk in the rooms and creaks are often heard in the old walls. A popular story is about a woman dressed in white seen by visitors, said to be the soul of a member of the LAPERAL family. Visitors have also reported strange experiences, such as lights flickering and doors suddenly closing. Because of the wonders and mysteries, the LAPERAL Mansion has become a favorite destination for paranormal enthusiasts and researchers. Many people visit to explore the house and experience stories that overflow with fear and intrigue. Despite its dark reputation, the LAPERAL Mansion remains an important part of Baguio's history, serving as a reminder of the past and the stories that continue to line its walls. Top 5. Fort Santiago. Fort Santiago was built in 1571 under the leadership of Miguel López de Legazpi as part of Spain's colonial strategy to protect Manila from foreign attacks. The fort has witnessed many historical events, including the imprisonment of national hero José Rizal before his execution. Despite its historical importance, Fort Santiago is also shrouded in stories of wonder and mystery. Many legends revolve around Fort Santiago, especially stories about the spirits of people who suffered and died inside the fort. According to locals, shadows have been seen on the old walls, and visitors often experience a strange feeling while walking around the area. The sounds of footsteps and voices coming from dark corners emphasize the fear and dread of the people. A popular story is about a soldier who is said to remain in the area, watching over his wounded comrades. Because of the phenomena, Fort Santiago has become a popular destination for tourists and paranormal enthusiasts. Many people come to the fort to explore the history and experience the stories hidden within its walls. The existence of mysterious events not only gives fear, but also connects to a deeper understanding of the history of the Philippines and the lives left behind by the people who passed through it. Top 4. Diplomat Hotel. The Diplomat Hotel is located in Dominican Hill, Baguio City, and is known not only as a popular destination but also as a place full of history and wonders. It was built in 1911 as a retreat for Dominican priests. Over the years, the hotel has experienced many events, from the stays of important people to being a base for soldiers during the Second World War. One of the most mysterious aspects of the Diplomat Hotel is the reports of ghosts and phenomena occurring here. Many guests and locals have reported strange sounds and shadows appearing in the corners of the hotel. There are stories about the spirits of people who have died in wars and acts of violence that seem to cause their souls to remain in place. The voices of crying children and the presence of unseen presences are just some of the experiences reported by visitors. Aside from the scary experiences, the Diplomat Hotel has become part of Baguio's culture and history. People continue to visit the place not only for the dazzling views but also to experience the wonders that surround it. Despite the lopsided ideals, the hotel remains an important part of Baguio's story, serving as a reminder of past events and the mysteries that continue to envelop its walls. Top 3. El Fraile. El Fraile Island, also known as Fort Drum, is a unique fort built by the Americans in Manila Bay in the early 20th century. Its construction began in 1909 and was completed in 1914 as part of a strategic defense against potential invaders of this part of the ocean. The island itself was shaped and strengthened into a concrete ship, literally changing its natural form to accommodate heavy cannons and artillery. It is also known as the concrete battleship, due to its design and purpose as an impregnable ocean bulwark. Many stories surround El Fraile Island regarding mysterious and terrifying events. According to local legends, the island is believed to be haunted by the spirits of soldiers who died during World War II. These stories are layered on top of each other from passers-by who allegedly hear whispers and footsteps inside the fort, even when no one else is around. The island's dark history as a center of conflict and death has given rise to fear, which continues to haunt the minds of many to this day. Additionally, there are reports of a strange light seen on the island at dusk, a light of no apparent origin. Some warriors say that these are fireflies of souls restless on their journey to the afterlife. Such a phenomenon has been the focus of horror stories that are still told today, giving El Fraile Island a reputation as one of the strangest places that is still an enigma in the history and wonders of the Philippines. Top 2. Fantasy World. Fantasy World is a former theme park built in the said part of Lemery, Batangas in 2001. The project is expected to be a popular destination for families and lovers of children's stories, full of attractions and colorful character. Despite the ambitious plans, the park did not succeed, and eventually became abandoned, leaving behind stories of mystery and wonder. Many legends surround Fantasy World, connecting visitors to experiences of spirits and mysterious happenings. According to locals, the shadows often seen at abandoned attractions come from children who may have disappeared inside the park. Visitors have reported strange sounds, from children's laughter to rustling, giving the impression that they are not alone inside the old buildings. These stories bring fear and intrigue to the people who visit the place. Despite its spooky reputation, Fantasy World has become a favorite destination for photographers and paranormal enthusiasts. Many people come here to explore the abandoned places and experience the stories that connect the past. The mysteries that surround Fantasy World serve as a reminder that dreams don't always come true, but leave behind stories and memories that continue to haunt the place. Top 1. Clark Air Base Hospital. The Clark Air Base Hospital, located inside the Clark Air Base in Pampanga, was built during the American occupation of the Philippines. This military base, as well as the hospital, has been an important part of the country's history, especially during World War II and during the Vietnam War. The hospital served American soldiers, as well as their families, so it was considered one of the most modern facilities of its time. Its establishment is a symbol of the strengthening of the military forces of the United States in the Asia-Pacific. Clark Air Base Hospital is well known not only for its history but also for the mysterious and terrifying stories that surround it to this day. One of the most famous stories is the apparition of the ghosts of soldiers killed in the war. Many visitors to the area have confirmed that they saw images of soldiers in uniform or howls of tears coming from inside the empty building. Because of these experiences, paranormal investigators and those seeking a unique experience often visit the area. In this regard, the hospital is also a popular destination for lovers of urban exploration or urbex. Abandoned medical equipment and old equipment add to the mystery and thrill of the visitor's experience. Besides ghosts, there are also stories about strange sounds and lights seen in the middle of the night. These stories bring local folklore to life and keep people guessing that there is an unusual force that lingers in the former hospital, fueling the legend of the Clark Air Base Hospital. And during our trip to the top 10 abandoned places in the Philippines, we discovered the stories of the past that remain alive in dilapidated structures. These places are not only a symbol of the passage of time but also of memories and history that shaped our nation. Ultimately, these abandoned places serve as a reminder that every corner of our country has its own story to be proud of. Let's continue to explore and appreciate our history so that it will not be lost forever, until the next discovery. And if you liked our video, just comment in our comment section on what we will talk about next, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and also click our notification bell, so that you are always updated with our newly uploaded videos.